I'm Shannon Edmonston, a registered dietitian at the Perth District Health Unit. Today I'm going to show you how to make a one-pot meal. I found this recipe for a one-pot taco casserole. I really like meals like this because they only take one pot to cook, so you save on cleanup. They're also usually really good if you make them ahead, and then they reheat easily if you have a night where you need to come home quickly and make dinner. They're also really easy to add more vegetables, so you can make it even that much healthier. And even if your family only eats the casserole for dinner, you know that they're getting a lot of vegetables and nutrients. So here we've chopped an onion and a pepper. This is great skills to teach children that are maybe 8 and older to be able to help you chop vegetables. It's also very helpful for you in the kitchen. So we're going to saute them in a pot with about 1 to 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil on medium heat until the onions become a bit translucent. Okay, so our onions and peppers have been sauteing for a couple minutes, and now we're ready to add our ground meat. For this recipe, you could use lean ground beef or ground turkey or ground chicken, whatever you like. You just want to break it up. We're going to cook the meat until it's brown and reaches 71 degrees Celsius. So our meat is browned, and at this time you can drain the fat, and you can do that by pushing all of your meat and your vegetables to one side of the pan and just tilting your pan. I purchased extra lean ground beef, so you can see that there's no fat to drain, but it would pool here, and you could use a spoon and spoon it into a cup very carefully. So now we're going to add 2 cups of chicken stock. We're going to add 8 ounces of whole wheat pasta, or 2.5 cups if you don't have a scale. We're going to add a 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes, or if you have a larger can of diced tomatoes, about half of the can with the juices. This is a blend of spices, so it's cumin, chili powder, garlic powder, and paprika. I'll put the amounts in the recipe below this video. And then this is a cup of the pasta sauce that we've made by adding vegetables to the store-bought pasta sauce. Okay, so we're going to give this a stir. You want to stir it so it's all evenly mixed. And you want to make sure your noodles are under the liquid. We're going to bring this to a boil. See, it's starting to boil here. We're going to cover it and turn down your temperature to medium-low and simmer it for about 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, so our casserole has been simmering for about 12 minutes. We're just going to test how tender the noodles are. It needs a couple more minutes. So again, I'm just going to stir it up and put the lid back on it. Okay, so I've tested the pasta again, and it's cooked to the tenderness that we like. So now I'm going to add a can of corn and a can of black beans that I've drained and rinsed. You can use any type of bean that you like, kidney beans, navy beans, chickpeas, to add to this recipe. You could also use frozen corn or even fresh corn. Just give it a good stir in. It'll only take a few minutes for the corn and the beans to heat up. So by adding corn and beans, we're adding more vegetables, and the beans add more protein and more fiber. And then your one-pot taco casserole is ready to serve. You could serve it plain like this, or you could add a little bit of shredded cheese, chopped fresh tomatoes, green onions, black olives, whatever you like. Enjoy.